What is that? It looks like some kind of future phone. Not a phone, a transceiver. It's called a headset. What's a headset doing on the floor? Wait, do you think Mr. Latouche might have been wearing it? Like one of those bodyguards? I don't think he was wearing one when we first met. The LED on this thing is lit. It must be on. I don't know mine. It's the governor's dressing room. The crime scene was Lamoureux's dressing room. Next door. Never know where clues might be hiding, Apollo. Let's case this joint. After you, Trucy P.I. Lamoureux's dressing room. The scene of the crime. We're not supposed to go in there. But aren't we involved? Are we duty-bound to investigate? Sadly, no. We're not detectives. I'm a defense attorney and you're a magician. Though the situation being what it is, now may be our best chance to do some snooping. Looks like an instrument case, a big instrument case. There's a great magic trick you could do with one of these. Huh? What kind? The miraculous beautiful girl escapes the case illusion. So it's the girl who's miraculous, not the escape? So picky. A concert poster for the Guilty as Charged tour. I love that name, Guilty as Charged. Seems kind of negative to me. Well, why don't we do the opposite? Magician Trucy presents the Innocent as Charged tour. Kind of loses its impact, doesn't it? I'm thirsty, Apollo. Want something to drink? How about this one? The Steel Samurai Soda. Was für ein Tee Verteidiger und Magierin. Now in real steel flavor. Yum. Huh? Here, my treat. Hey, this isn't enough change. The machines outside are cheaper. This one is highway robbery. That's the Blue Badger, the police mascot. Does the Blue Badger have something to do with the band? Well, yeah. The Blue Badger is the governor's mascot, too. Huh, go figure. I hear those things fly off the shelves. I'll have to take a closer look at one someday. But not now. Anästhesist und Steuerberater. Kommst jetzt genau auf die Kombi? Move. Bitch, out of the way. Oh. Von wem ist eigentlich dieser Song nochmal? Dieser Move, Bitch, out of the way. Oh, American Beauty wollte ich immer mal gucken. Governor's dressing room. Huh, looks like nobody's here. Prosecutor Gavin is probably busy with the case too. No rest for the wicked. No rest for us either, Apollo. Let's get rocking. Rock, rock. Roku desu. Oh, jetzt muss ich alles nochmal angucken. What's a police recruitment poster doing here? Rock on with the police. Maybe they're trying to trick kids into thinking the police are some kind of band. But that's just silly. Who would name a band the police? Ja, als ob es sowas geben würde, ne? That guitar, that's the legendary AA400, the Red Badger. I thought rock was supposed to be rebellious, not... Every aspiring guitarist wants one of these. They even paint their own guitars to look like it. Ah, the fickleness of youth. You should dye your hair badger red, too. I like my hair the way it is, thank you very much. Ah, the stubbornness of age. I'm just 22. Okay. A police uniform hangs on the stand here. Oh, I want to try it on. Nothing to see here, move along. It's okay, you don't have to go that far to be special. I mean, you're not exactly the type who's just another face in the crowd. Really? You think so? I guess you're right. Now I feel like a meanie for making that insinuation. Those are some pretty heavy-duty gloves. Maybe they have to carry around hot pots or something. They're a little thick. I couldn't even stuff a pigeon in those. That's exactly what I was thinking. Of course. Why is that plastic bowl of stew sitting there? Maybe they use it for interrogating bad guys? Fess up to what you did, and we'll let you eat that stew. That's just mean. It gets worse, see? If the bad guy confesses, they say, okay, eat it, if you can. See, it's made of plastic. It's like you don't know which ones are the real bad guys. I think you need to take a deep breath, Trucy. Look, it's a postcard of La Miroir. What are these letters at the bottom? I've never seen these before. It must be her native tongue. Borginian? Borginian? Ich sag jetzt mal Borginian. Borginian, huh? Someone drew the governor's mark in lipstick here. Lipstick? I'd like to wear lipstick someday. Oh, you don't use lipstick yet, Trucy? Daddy won't let me. Not until I learn to play piano, he says. You'll be waiting a long time then, I'm afraid. Oh, a cruiser guitar. They sold those to commemorate 5 years of the band. Rocking it hard, under the speed limit. There's a cruiser bass, and a cruiser drum set, and a cruiser keyboard. Even a cruiser whistle. I'm not so sure about that last one. It's for blowing the whistle on criminals. I don't think that requires an actual whistle, Trucy. Okay, aber hier gab's jetzt nichts, oder? This place is decorated like a high school dance. Though I think our decorations were paper, not chains. The Governors are into chains. It's part of their image. Huh, no kidding. Ever since they used chains in the cover art for Gonna Lock You Up, they're really into the whole police thing, aren't they? It'd be cooler if they turned that red light on. They don't have to turn on the red light. Oh, that's a Lautsprecher. That speaker looks familiar. Oh? Yeah, like the one for the PA system back in school. Oh, we have one of those in my classroom, too. That's right, she's still in junior high. I feel old. Okay, ich glaube, hier gibt es also erstmal nichts, was wichtig ist. Dürfen da jetzt so rein? Oh, it's you. I figured you'd come. You have to let us investigate the scene, please. You're attorneys, no? Shouldn't you wait until you have a client? The Tooth did tell me to ask the witness the siren. With his dying breath, no less. Doesn't that count? Glare at me all you want. You'll get no snacks from me. Please, think of poor La Miroir. Oh well, I suppose. You did find the body with me. Great, let's get to it. Right. Just try not to touch anything. She's letting us look, and she's not munching her snacks. This bodes well. There are clues here. I can feel them. Leave no hanger unhung, no spot unspotted. The victim. Mr. Romain Latouche, wasn't it? He was La Miroir's manager and interpreter, apparently. This was his first time in the country. And his last. So I'm guessing he didn't know many people here. It doesn't seem likely, nor can I think of anyone with a motive to murder him. Except for one person, of course. One person? Who? La Miroir. No one here might have had a motive, but she's from... What are you talking about? The murderer. Tja. Du kannst gleich bei der Polizei anfangen. We solved the case. We figured who did it. It was the murderer. He was the one who murdered the murdered. Case closed. Next one, please. Oh, it was Emma's idea. I said nothing. Always with the fucking snacks. He's a big man, or was. I don't think even I would win in a fight with him. Jetzt wird diese bescheuerte Katze wieder rein, ey. Which is why whoever it was used a revolver, I'm guessing. We've sent a request to the Borginian embassy for more info on him. The crime. Well, you and I know more about the crime than anyone. You do? That's true. It was us who found the body. What? Huh. I guess that's what I missed for watching the concert. I wish I was watching the concert. Anything would be better than this. Well, we know the crime took place during the concert. And when we heard the shot and entered the room, the killer was already gone. Na, da bin ich mir nicht sicher. Wir haben doch am Schluss eine Tür gehört. Also hat sich der Mörder vielleicht irgendwo versteckt. What? But that doesn't make sense. You came in when you heard the shot and no one was here? How did they leave the room? That window is a little small. Too small, isn't it? Welches ist das da? Stimmt, aber man könnte doch da durchschießen. Wenn die Musik scheiße ist, würde ich auch lieber einen Mörder jagen. Aber hier, guck mal, da fällt mir jetzt direkt ein. Wobei, da liegt ein Revolver auf dem Boden. Aber vielleicht, warum liegt ein Revolver auf dem Boden? Wenn das jetzt die Mordwaffe war, wobei, man könnte durchs Fenster jemanden erschießen und die dann reinschmeißen. Vielleicht war das ja das Geräusch, das wir gehört haben. Aber ich glaube, wir haben eher eine Tür gehört. Das ging irgendwie so schnell. Das Fenster ist zu, ja. Und von innen, ach, Mann. Hast recht. Oder? Ist es von innen verriegelt? Ich weiß nicht, vielleicht ist das die offene Position. Yeah, window is a little too small, isn't it? The mystery of the disappearing killer. Oh, wir haben auch 2 Schüsse gehört und da sind 2 Löcher in der Wand. Are these bullet holes? Looks like it. There are 2 here in the wall. From the look of it, the victim was shot once in the shoulder. The first shot must have missed. But there are 2 holes. Wouldn't that mean 2 misses? The murder weapon is a .45 caliber revolver. It's very powerful. Wahrscheinlich durch ihn durchgegangen. I believe what we're seeing here is the mark left by the second bullet after it passed through his shoulder. Ouch, sounds painful. No kidding, I wonder about this murder weapon. Ja, wahrscheinlich. Oh, what a pretty brooch. Oh, Emma. You're not going to say, can I have it, please, are you? Oh. Look, you may be a cute little girl of 15, but that doesn't get you any special treatment with me. Das ist auch ein Satz, den man in irgendwelchen Hentais hören kann. Oh. It's not healthy to envy the young Emma. It's not about envy, it's about tampering with evidence. Note to self, Emma lacks a sense of humor. Use caution. You need to learn to respect your... Ich musste ja mal die Arbeit abnehmen. Need to learn to respect your elders a little. Something seems so familiar about that brooch. Das hatte die Lamerois-Tante vorhin. Ja, genau. Ich wollte mir meine scheiß Attorney-Marke angucken. Aber hier sieht man es gar nicht. Aber ich meine, die hatte solche Dinger. Ich glaube, ich hatte bei Umineko auch mal Brooch gesagt und dann hat Aaron mich zu Brooch korrigiert. Da flog gerade in meinem Kopf, während ich Brooch gesagt habe, die ganze Zeit diese Fetzen in meinem Kopf rum. Und er hat angefangen, wie so ein Mantra zu sagen, Aaron sagt, es ist Brooch. Aaron sagt, es ist Brooch. Und dann habe ich gedacht, wenn das wirklich stimmt und ich mir das gar nicht mehr einbilde, wird mir bestimmt gleich noch jemand korrigieren. Also, danke. Something seems so familiar about that brooch. Aaron ist Native Speaker von Englisch. Ich weiß nicht, ob das jetzt so besonders weird ist, dass er mich da mit der Aussprache korrigieren kann. Sind wir nicht alle nett, aber weird? That speaker was blaring at the time of the murder. Ah, that's for monitoring the stage from this room. Monitoring? It pipes in real-time feed from the stage microphones, useful for knowing when your set is coming up. Yes, I seem to recall it being loud and vaguely musical. It made it hard to hear Mr. Latouse's last words. Another ladder. Actually, it's technically a step ladder. Well, hello, Miss Fancy Pants. Please forgive my lack of ladder discrimination. I'm less worried about the step ladder and more worried about why it's there. Why is the ladder there? Well, to climb, right? To reach something on the ceiling? Oh. Da ist ja eine Öffnung. I still say it's a step ladder. Wir haben ja ein Geräusch gehört vorhin. Vielleicht ist da jemand die Leiter hoch und da durch. Oder war schon da oben und hat das halt nur noch zugemacht, damit es nicht auffällt. Weil ich glaube, wenn da jemand die ganze Leiter hochgeklettert wäre, das hätten wir vielleicht schon noch aus den Augenwinkeln hoffentlich irgendwie mitbekommen. What's wrong, Apollo? Your mouth is catching flies. Nothing is nothing. Maybe that's how the killer escaped. That's what you were thinking, right? When we arrived on the scene, the killer had already fled. He or she must have had a way out. And that air vent is one possibility. But it's much too small. Ich meine, eine Junge war ziemlich klein. Not if the killer were about your size, Trucy. I didn't do it. I was cutting up the dance floor at the time, thank you. I know. Of course I don't think you did it. It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo. Hey, what have I done? Apollo, look at that thing. It's huge. Nein, Christian. That's a TV. Yeah, a white flat screen TV. I want one of those. You'll be wanting for a long time on your salary, Junior. Wait till you're as famous as Mr. Wright was. Then dream. I don't think Daddy was ever rich, even when he was in law. Great, just stomp on my dreams, why don't you? Oh, Apollo, can I eat some of those, please? Absolutely not. I know, but still, I yearn. Look, you're not the only one eyeing that fruit there. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's eat. Right. Whoa, stop it. Are you too crazy? Emma, you of all people should know better. But she tempted me. She's a temptress. Please grow up, all of you. Ich hatte den Sekt angedingstert. Also ich dachte, ich hätte den Sekt angeklickt, deswegen war ich kurz verwirrt, worauf die sich da jetzt stürzen wollten, aber da unten sind ja Früchte. What is this poster? Let's see. This summer, a Legal Eagles production of Case Closed. Looks like a poster for a different show. One I wouldn't mind seeing real soon. There's another Gaviner's poster here. I'm just about sick of seeing those, personally. Maybe I'll tear it down. No tampering with the crime scene, Emma. You know it. Huh. Maybe there's something else I can tear to shreds. Don't look at me. Or me. Oh, da ist noch was. Trucy's still after that brooch, clearly. No way. If you want one that bad, get your daddy to buy it for you. Daddy always says, Trucy, if you want something, go find or borrow it. Oh, and when in doubt, beg. Leave it to Mr. Wright to ruin the kid. I should be concerned about Trucy's future, but I'm more concerned about the owner of that brooch. Okay. Haben wir alles? Okay, was mit dem Fenster? Look, there's a little window over here. Maybe the killer escaped through that. It's barely big enough for me to get my head through. Not to mention it only opens a crack. What? I was just saying it's possible. Right. No harm in that. Except I'm pretty sure it is impossible. You could peek into the room through it, you know. Okay, ich will erstmal die Mordwaffe hier angucken. This is the murder weapon, isn't it? This revolver? Und ich muss mal eben trinken. Gerade wenn ich trinke, muss ich sowas schreiben. This revolver? That's right, a big 45 caliber revolver. Wow, I wonder who brought this in here. I thought only police were allowed to have one of those. Why are you giving me that look? I didn't do it. I didn't... Listen, I was out in the hall eating snackoos when it happened. I know. No one here thinks you did it, Emma. It's hard to tell with you sometimes, Apollo. What have I done? Wait, if the killer brought a revolver, it must mean they had planned this from the start. That's right? Ich kann immer noch untersuchen. The 45 caliber revolver, very deadly. You know, Apollo, I was wondering, what's a caliber? And what does the 45 mean? Huh? You want me to tell you? It's the size of the barrel. Simply put, the larger the caliber, the bigger the round. The bullet, in other words. Bigger bullets do more damage. Oh, chalk 1 point up for forensic science. You know it. But it's not 45 inches, right? That'd be too... Nein, Christian. 9. That'd be too big. What's the unit of measurement they use, Miss Science? Well... Hush! Kids shouldn't ask so many questions. What an amazing bouquet. I mean, it's giant. Not sure I approve. It'd be better if this flower was a bit more... Oh! The flower fell off. What happened to preserving the crime scene, Emma? It's fine. I'll just put it back, see? How scientific. Ich wollte eigentlich die Guitar Case untersuchen. Seeing these mirrors lined up like that makes me think I'm really in a dressing room. You are in a dressing room. This must be makeup. I've never heard of most of these brands. Maybe they're Borginian. All I know is they sure don't make for much of a clue. That's a body, isn't it? Nee, weißt du. Sure is. That's of course. Sure is the victim, no less. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, go ahead, Apollo. You first. Me? No, you should go first, Trucy, really. Will you two stop bickering and get over here? She's munching on snackoos again. Hope she's not too annoying. Is that blood? Why did you examine this one, Apollo? You know more about red stuff than I do. Yep. Says who? Something strange about this blood, though. Is that what it looks like? Sieht aus, als hätte er da was hingeschrieben mit der Hand. Hier. Die Finger sind auch rot. Oh. Apollo, look at this hand. He's holding something. Hey, no touching. You can throw all the snacks at me you like, Emma, but sooner or later you're going to run out of them. You raise a good point. I'm a bit intrigued by this scene. Let's take a look. See there? He's holding something. What is this? A key ring? You think it might belong to the killer? Certainly a possibility. What an unusual key ring. And what unusual keys. Sieht aus, als würde das Klavier gehören. This could be a vital clue. The body was holding a key ring. I wonder what it could mean. It must mean something. It doesn't look like the kind Mr. Latouche would use. So the question is, whose key ring is it? Ja, irgendwie schon, ne? Wobei ich weiß nicht, ob es... sie hat ja Forensic Science irgendwie nicht geschafft, da reinzukommen. Vielleicht darf sie nichts anpacken und muss warten, bis die echten Forensic Science-Typen ankommen eigentlich. Well, you're practically a detective there, Apollo. Practically. I'm glad it brings them so much joy to mock me. Ja, das stimmt. Aber ich glaube, es war auch gerade so, dass sie das dann genommen hat. This is one of those, things, right? At the barber's? A permanent dryer. Want me to curl those bangs of yours? No thanks. Better not mess with his hair, Emma. It's part of his identity, you know. Look at all these presents. I'm a Warosaurus popular. Oh, I wonder what's inside. We can't open them, can we? Probably not a good idea. You never know what you might find in one of these boxes. Riesengroße Vibrator-Dildos. Bombs, razors, ransom notes. It could be anything. I'm never having a birthday party again. Ich glaube, das war alles, oder? Ja. Ich finde zumindest nichts mehr. Hier, guck mal. You always carry that around, do you? Just like Mr. Right. Huh? It's good to never let yourself forget who you are. I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. Come to think of it, why do I carry this around? Though I suppose that's one compliment it's got me. Was haben wir hier eigentlich jetzt genau? The guitar's serenade. Sugar, sugar, all the night in your embrace. When you stole away the keys, my heart held on to so tight. Stole away the keys passt da jetzt auch. Pleasure, pleasure, but a fleeting melody. It wraps itself around me, and now through the air I fly. Whoa, whoa, burning on in my heart fire. Burn my love away, all away, like a bullet of love. Fire, take my life away, all away. Guitar, guitar, up together to the sky. Das ist ja interessant, wie einige Sachen in den Lyrics zu dem passen, was passiert ist. La Miroir, Sightseeing Musik. Und da unten steht Allahu Akbar. Found at the crime scene a sort of pin fastener for attaching things to clothes. Not a safety pin type though. So if it's not a safety pin, is it a danger pin? I suppose if you stuck it in your eye, then yeah, sure. But you could do that with a safety pin too, for that matter. Thanks for taking the fun out of my danger pin. Oh, you're driving a danger pin through my heart here. Jetzt habe ich Christians Kommentar erst gesehen. Die auch ranzoomen? Ja, genau. Hallo, Peng Peng. Oder hier sogar. Yikes, don't point that thing at me. Don't worry, I'm an old hand with firearms. I have one that shoots bullets. I don't want it shooting any bullets, thank you. Not those bullets, silly. My gun shoots bullets, the magic cat. Cat comes out of a gun. I can tell by your expression you've never heard of that trick. It's a great one. Honestly, that one sounds halfway interesting. The middle of the weapon is a revolving chamber. That's where you load the bullets. A revolver, see? Revolver, revolver. That sounds a bit like Wonder Bar. No, it doesn't. Especially if you say it really fast. I guess. You know what I always used to think? I used to think the closest sound to Wonder Bar was one liver. Aber das funktioniert im Japanischen alles ein bisschen besser. Mit Katakana Englisch. There's just so many words in the world, Apollo. Isn't it amazing? So many different words, so many different people. People like Trucy. There are 3 keys on this heart-shaped key ring. This middle key is shaped like a guitar? I get it. It must be the key to a guitar case. A guitar case key. I'll bet I know who this belongs to. No. Achso, vielleicht sollte ich hier noch irgendwas präsentieren. Sorry, I can't comment on anything scientifically relevant. My friends said as if all self-styled one at least. So this is the murder weapon. This revolver is incredibly heavy. It's been fired twice. You can still smell the gunpowder. That's odd. What is odd? Oh, nothing. Hey, no fair, tell us. It's just something about this revolver seems strange. Strange? Ja, aber was denn? Ich sehe nichts, was irgendwie strange sein könnte. Ah. What do you think about this revolver? Well, it's pretty big and heavy. That's right. It's a .45 caliber. That makes it one of the deadliest revolvers around. Even the police don't carry guns this big. Really? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You don't need so much power to kill at such close range. Vielleicht wollte man sicher gehen, dass wirklich die Person tot ist. Was war denn dein Penny vor deiner Schule für ein Ghetto? It's overkill. I'm not sure I see the problem. I mean, whenever I go out to eat curry, I order it extra spicy just to be sure it's spicy. Of course, I can only ever eat 1 or 2 bites. And that's not a problem. There's another thing about a gun this big. It puts a lot of strain on the shooter. Strain? Yeah, say, if you were to fire this revolver, the recoil would probably dislocate your shoulder. Ouch! It's like the shooter is a victim too. Yet the killer used this revolver and quite well. I'm guessing whoever did it was used to shooting. Used to shooting a high-caliber weapon. Well, that's about it. I think we've looked at just about everything there is. I guess you're right. I know how you're feeling. It is hard to know when to stop. But anything more involved has to wait until the squad gets here. I suppose. I go report the evidence. Sorry, but could you wait here till I get back? Huh? Oh, actually, we have to... Great, thanks. She left. Schön, wie sie nicht mal auf unsere Antwort wartet. What do we do, Apollo? She told us to wait. Great. Now, how am I supposed to investigate? Oh well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's go. Huh? Go? Time is a-wasting, Apollo. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Well, that's true, but... On second thought, why not? I'm sure everything will be fine. Of course it will. Let's go.